So this is your bacon Brussels sprout fried rice with apples and radishes. It's freaking amazing. Now I know you go like, what the heck is that flavor combo? Well, it's an amazing flavor combo. Actually, it's perfect. I would say it's perfect. It is perfect. That's the best fried rice I've ever had. Oh my god. That's awesome. Holy moly. Thank you. Let's do this recipe. Alright, so we're going to kind of go crazy here with some fried rice. We're going to use our Bulgasari seasoning. We got bacon, we got green onion, we got Brussels sprout, we got some garlic, radish, apple, ginger, some cold jasmine rice, a little hot sauce, because we need a little hot sauce. We got squid sauce, and then we got some oil for cooking with. Yeah, we're just going to get into it. Okay, just going to put these in about 1.5 inch pieces. You can save these if you want to grill these. You can grill some more green onions here. So, and we're just going to split these radishes. Just kind of little slices here, like that. We're not trying to be perfect. Nothing has to be perfect here. And trim those little butts off, and then we're just going to cut them in like little quarters. And we're going to brown these up. Just cut the little butt off so it's not tough. And cut them in little quarters, like so. Remember, don't use crappy canned garlic, because it's not garlic, it's junk. And chop this up real fine. Not complicated, not hard. Just keep running your knife through. Alright, there you go. Doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be cut up. You just don't want giant pieces. And we got our ginger here. So some people will be like, you gotta peel the ginger. Man, I haven't had ginger that's so, skin is so tough that you had to do that. But, so what I do is I just go, boop, 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 boop. And then you just kind of give it a, cut it in a little, alright, so we got little batons there, see? And then we're going to cut them across like that. Just as fine as you can cut them. La-ta-ta. With the apple, we don't need too much. We just need like one side there, like so. And we're going to go, whoop. And we're going to cut these up into little cubes. Nothing big, just enough to kind of. There we go, nice little cubes. And then our bacon here. Cut them in half. We got 3 strips here, like this. And we're going to saute this up with the oil. It's going to add that nice, richy smoke saltiness to our beginning of our rice. There it is. Then we got our wok set up. You're going to want this on high heat. You can do this in a saute pan. I'm going to add our oil and bacon, so we're going to got plenty of oil there. Smoking, that's fine, you know. And we're going to throw our bacon in. Okay, so then we're going to move it over like this. Second. So there's that. We got our bacon going. Want it to render a little bit, get a little color on it. We're just going to let it sit for a minute. And we're going to add the Brussels sprouts. And we've got those rendered down a little bit. We don't want the bacon cooked all the way because it's going to keep cooking as we add ingredients. So we want it to be crispy when everything's done. Not right now, because if it's done right now, it'll be burnt later. Get these going a little bit. Get these color on these going. Right, then we're going to add green onions and the radish here. A little bird outside chirping away at me. Alright. We're going to cook our ginger and garlic. We're going to put this over off to the side a little bit. So we make sure we get a nice saute on it. Then a little oil, a little extra oil, because that's important. Right in there. Just want to make sure we got a nice direct heat on it. So we got that cooking. Then we're going to add our apples in. Da-da-da. Cool. Put those in right in there. And then we're going to kind of slowly stir in the rest of it. Alright. Now we're going to start seasoning a little bit. We're going to put about a teaspoon of Lucky Cajun Bulgasari here. A little more. We'll stir that in. Now we're going to kind of dump this out, and we're going to start with our right here. Then we're going to fry up our rice. Then we're going to stir this back in, and then we're going to eat it. Want this nice and hot and smoky. And then we're gonna make sure you're moving around, and we're gonna make sure our crumbled up rice. You don't want to put it in there in big clumps because it'll just cook up all shitty. We got a lot of stuff in. We're gonna add a little more rice to that. Just crumble it in. Stir all this in. And then we're going to stir in our veggies after this is kind of browned up and kind of moving on and getting ready. You're basically toasting the rice. Alright, so that's looking good. A little longer. We want you to kind of want it to be kind of caramelized a little. Alright, then we're going to throw this back in. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, we're going to pour a little bit of that fish sauce in. A couple teaspoons, tablespoon back. And a little bit of Janus here. Not a lot. Just enough to kind of give it that sweetness. And we're just going to stir all this together. And there it is. Nice and mixed up and ready to rock. I mean, how awesome is this? What a cool dish. Alright, so we're going to turn that off. And plate down. Here it is. the fried rice of deliciousness.